Good evening YouTube, my name's Sean Connors and welcome back to Outsiders. And tonight we're going to be, this is battle number 5 in the Killer Touch series, and this battle is between Daniel's Marlowe and Donovan's Johnny Come Lately. I'm going to announce him properly because you really wanted me to emphasise Johnny Come Lately. Now, these are two distinctively different fighters. We got Marlowe, the hand-to-hand specialist brawler, versus Donovan's Johnny. That sounds really rude, doesn't it? But Johnny Come Lately is an obviously he specialises with his falchion, with his armour. He looks like a bit of a tank, really, if you will. So without further ado, let's go to initiative. Johnny, who's going to be rolled by my assistant, has the advantage at +7 over Daniel's Marlowe, which I shall roll, which is at +6. Let's roll my assistant. I have a 25 against a 20. Sorry, 21. So I do take the initiative with Daniel's Marlowe. I'm going to charge him, but as a swift action, I'm going to use one of my Kai powers, and I'm going to put +4 dodge bonus for this round on my armour class. And I'm going to move into attack. 5, 10, 15, charging. 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. That should be 40 feet. 40 feet across, easily into the charge. I'm rolling at +9s, and I'm going for Stunning Fist. Unfortunately, I do not connect, but I have used up one of my Stunning Fist attempts, which is unfortunate. But now it is Johnny's turn to counter this. Johnny, who is armed with his keen falchion of doom, the weapon that he has spent his life working on, now looks to dispatch Marlowe as quickly as possible. But Marlowe's armour class, of course, has increased for this one moment, specifically for this fight. Can this make the difference? Could this save him? Let's see what you do. This is a plus. He's not going to make it on that no matter what the plus. The plus for Johnny Come Lately, with his keen weapon of doom, was +10, but on that roll, unfortunately, it's a bit of a standoff and a miss. He will not take a he will take a 5-foot step this direction because it puts him more towards the middle of the arena. We now move back to round 2. Daniel Marlowe has the initiative. This time he can open up with a flurry. I'm going to use as a swift action a Kai power. I have 3 attempts at my best attack, and they are all at +9s. He is a lethal fighting machine. A natural 1 won't do it. The 11 becomes a 20, which also won't do it. But the 16 will become a hit. So one of those will go in on this armour-clad nutcase of doom. This is D8 plus 6. Quite significant. It didn't go into the box. It must be in the box to count. That is 9 points of damage. Good hit, but only a taster of what is to come. Naturally, Marlowe could only use one swift action this turn. He went for the ability to get the extra attack in, which makes sense, but he's neglected his armour on this occasion. Will that be significant? We now have the counting manoeuvre from Johnny Come Lately. Can Johnny show him what this falchion of doom, what he's all about? And here we go. My assistant is into the box. +10. 17. Will 17 hit? Could that be the moment? It isn't enough. It was close, but it was no cigar. And we now move. Johnny will take a further 5-foot step across to here. As an action, one thing that Daniel can do, and I shall play this in for Marlowe, he will automatically step up as part of his skill that he's got set with his character, which I will now play in. A little surprise move. Daniel now has the option to go once again. Will he use a Kai point? I think he will. He'll go for 3 attacks. He's going to try and put some pain on Johnny. We got 2 natural 1s and an 18 with the bonus. Great hit, but 2 natural 1s on a flurry attempt. That's just sad. And the damage that he produces for this is 8 plus 6 at 14. Having already taken 9 points, Johnny now has taken significant damage, but not enough at the moment to seriously rock him. Daniel shall hold his ground, forcing Johnny, and it really is a toe-to-toe fight to fight back. Johnny gets 1 roll here. My assistant is going to make that roll. This is the dice. Let's go for it. Into the box, assistant. Again, another miss. It's just not happening for Johnny. He can't seem to suppress anything at the moment. He just can't land the blows. Daniel sensing victory here because he's hitting. Is going to take only a 5-foot step. I think as a swift action, he'll go again. He might as well use another Kai point. His 3rd down. He's got plenty of them. He might as well use it and go for a 3rd attack. I will roll these into the box right now and see what happens. These are all at +9s. We've got 16 plus 9, 25. We've got an 18, which becomes 27, and the other one's a miss. This is now more dangerous. This is the moment. Can he make it? Can it count? He's got 2d8 plus 12 here. And that is 11 plus 12 is 23. It's a fantastic set of rolls. 23 damage from the Marlowe, who's not been scratched. This is more dangerous now. 23. So let's just quickly calculate where we are. At this point, this is going to put a big dent in the plans of Johnny come lately. He's only got certain options at his disposal, which I am now going to play one of those in. Johnny is going to have to give up to make this happen. There's one move. He may have to give away one attack of opportunity to do this as he retrieves something from a bag. It's the only thing he can do. Actually, let's think about this for a split second because it's so critical to the fight here. I think a retreat is in order, nothing but move. He's still got, he may wear good armour, but his movement is very, very, very good for a character with this type of weaponry and armour on. The guy is reasonably fast. I don't think he's got any option but to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, right up to the backside here. Now, one of the interesting things here is that Daniel also can do something. He has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He can easily move up. He can have one swing. I'll take that swing. I get a +9, I get 16. It's not enough to connect with Donovan, which is just as well. Here, all he has to do is step down, retrieve his potion, and drink it, because I don't really think there isn't much of an option here. He has to do that, and he is going to be, I'm putting him on a dice, so retrieve, drink, and that's all he's going to be able to do this round, meaning that Marlowe can step up, but it's going to be important, because if he doesn't hit now, Johnny might be able to move up into the air. He's got a good roll, he will connect. The question is, will Johnny still stand? It's a good blow, it's an excellent blow, 13 points. Putting our situation, it's close, very, very close. Johnny's rocked on the edge, but Johnny now is able to take his initiative. He does nothing but move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 30 feet up into the air. I shall put the dice on a 3. I hope that that is seeable. He'll be 30 feet up in the air. Now, this is where the problem now lies at this point for our armoured nutcase of doom. The only thing he can do, and it is a tricky thing to do because this chap is 30 feet out of the way, is he has got some masterwork shurikens. So he's now got to resort to attempting to use those. He'll use a Kai point and throw these 3 at Johnny, but there's going to be some ranged increments here, so I'm going to have to quickly work what he's going to be able to do. He's 30 feet up, and he's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away, so he's 55 feet away. It's going to be too difficult with the shurikens. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He could do it if he uses a Kai point for the extra movement, and then he's going to get one throw this round with a shuriken. Well, let's see how he does with that. It's not as good, it's got to be said. It's a good roll, though. And with that roll, he will take Johnny out of the air before he has a chance to actually heal up under the pressure that he was sustaining. And that will bring our fight to a conclusion. I would have liked to have tried to have pulled Johnny come lately out quicker, but to be perfectly honest with you, with the way Marlowe was distributing out the damage and the way that he played and the Kai points that he had at his disposal, he proved to be a very tough nut to crack, because moving out of his way wouldn't have necessarily helped with what he was able to do. Phenomenal stuff. And of course, that brings this fight to a close. I've been Sean Connors, this has been Outsiders. Till the next time, take care of yourselves, and I hope you've enjoyed watching. Bye-bye.